It's me, your girl, Ira. That's right, I'm here. So today I am here because I just completed a video for you guys with this beautiful look. This is an eyeshadow that is based in earthly essence, okay? The outfit that I have on today, which is actually this army fatigue green dress, inspired me to do this look, okay? So I am rocking my natural today, my head wraps, something that I rock on a regular basis, and I am so excited about this video, okay? So if you really like this look that I have here and you want to see how I created it, stay tuned for my video. It's coming up. So remember to comment, like, and subscribe for my channel. Hit that little bell that's, you know, down below so that you can get notifications anytime I come on with a new video or anything like that. Let me know what you guys want to see so that I can get that going for you guys as well, okay? And today I am going to do a makeup tutorial for you guys. And I am going for a nice, beautiful green eye, okay? Kind of to match this shirt that I have on. So this is like the inspiration for my eye that I'm gonna do today. As you can see, today I am in my 100% natural state. I had some meetings and stuff this morning, but that's neither here nor there. I couldn't wait for those to be over so I could get back to you guys and get you guys a new video, okay? So if you're interested in seeing the look that I'm gonna create, stay tuned. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos. And y'all lay around for your girl. I'm coming back with that video. Okay, so the first thing that I did was I moisturized my face. I have a clean wash face. It's nicely moisturized. Okay, today I moisturized my face with a little bit of cocoa butter. I don't really plan on going back outside today. Maybe, maybe not. But today I just chose to use cocoa butter. That's one of my old-fashioned go-to moisturizers. I've been using that ever since I was like a teenager. So that's what I have on my face right now, is just cocoa butter. And then I'm gonna start with doing my brows for you guys, and then we're gonna move on from there. So for this brow, I'm going to go in with a natural color. I'm going to go with a nice brown black color from NYX to do my eyebrows, okay? First, I'm going to prime them, because I don't know if I mentioned this to you guys before, but you kind of want to prep and prime your whole entire face, right? Before you start doing your makeup. Your eyebrows are no different. I dropped something on the floor. Hopefully it's something that I don't need, because I'm not in the mood to be bending backwards. Not today. Okay? So I am priming my eyebrows and my eyelids with this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Okay, can you guys see that? Urban Decay eyeshadow primer is very good for prepping and priming your eyebrows and also your eyelids. It's something that I've been using for maybe about 4 or 5 years. Shout out to my girl Sam, who really like trained me on how to do my eyebrows, and she is also known as the eyebrow slayer here in Miami-Dade County. She is awesome. So I'm waiting on her to get back. I'm waiting on her to get back into the swing of things, okay? But yeah, so I am gonna do this eyebrow. I'm gonna start from the beginning here with this pencil that I have, just to get my shape going here. Okay, mind you, I have a mirror over here, so bear with me, because I'm trying to do this in the camera, but I don't think I'm used to doing it in the camera yet. I'm used to like doing it in front of the mirror or on the mirror, so bear with me. Oopsie. That's okay. And the reason why that's okay is because we're going to buff this out anyway. We're going to clean these eyebrows up. So it's okay. We'll get rid of that little hiccup. Okay, so remember, you always want your brows to be more natural in the front, so you want to always blend this out as best you can in the front, as thin as possible, and you want the color to be concentrated in the back on your tail end of your brow. Okay, so just blend and drag that color from front to back, blending that out. And once you get your eyebrow nicely blended in the front, that's when you'll go into your contour of your eyebrow, and we'll go and do that. I'm gonna finish that off camera with this eye, and then I'm gonna also complete the other eye, so when I come back I'll have a full eyebrow completed on this video. Okay, hold on one moment. All right, so I'm back and I have my brows on, as you can see, and I've concealed them off camera to just try to save time for these videos, right? Because nobody wants to have a long drawn out video. And then if you want me to just do a video specifically on eyebrows, just let me know and I can do that video separately. Okay, so we have our eyebrow canvas on here, and now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to prime our face so that we can get ready to apply our foundation. And this is just the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow gel. It comes in clear, but mine has turned brown because I mostly use brown pencils when I do my eyebrows. And this is just to brush those brows in place so they hold and stay still. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to apply our primer to our face, and that way we can start our foundation. The primer that I use, I told you guys I always use the Smashbox primer. It's not going to be any different today. I'm going to use that. That's my holy grail when it comes to primer. Like I said, I love the way that it works on my face. I love the way it feels on my skin. So that is my go-to primer, okay? Remember, you're going to prime your entire face, nose, cheeks, chin, anywhere and everywhere that you're going to have foundation. You want to apply your primer to that area so that your your foundation has something to stick to. Okay, so we prime forehead. Y'all see I got my little baby hairs laid down, girl. Shout out to that edge control because it's working, honey. Got them edges laid down. Lay it down, lay it down. Lay them little hairs down. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me. Same foundation that I always use, okay? And I'm going to start applying that on camera, and then I'm going to finish that off camera as well. Same technique with the foundation that we did previously in the other video. Basically, it's just putting the foundation on, and then you get whatever brush or sponge that you prefer to blend your foundation in, okay? So that's how we're going to do that. And I always use my foundation, my primers, and everything on the back of my hand because it warms up the makeup and the foundations and the concealers, and it just helps it apply more smoothly to me. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to blend this in. I'm going to be using my flat Wet n Wild brush to blend this makeup in. So I'm going to start blending this in, and then I'm going to finish it off camera, and then when I come back, y'all be ready for this face, honey, okay? Because this face is going to be one-dimensional all together now. And then we'll come back and add some color, some contour, some highlights, so we can get this face finished. Because, you know, I got somewhere to be. Got to go see a man about a dog, and I can't get to the dog if I'm still sitting here on YouTube. So I got to get this on, and then we're going to go holler at Buddy about that dog. All right? I'll be right back, y'all. Don't go nowhere. Just stay like right here. Don't move. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a millisecond in video world. Okay, hold on. All right, guys. So we got our foundation on. Everything is on. So right now we're going to do our highlight. Okay, and we're going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm using it in the color Warm Honey for my highlight today. And if y'all hear all this noise in the background, don't be alarmed, okay? That's my dog. She acting like a real human right now. She wants some attention, but I ain't got none for her. I'm busy. And if y'all hear something sound like an old lady walking around with high heels on, ain't really no old lady. That's just her. That is her getting on my last nerve, okay? So we're going to highlight under our eyes, and we're going to highlight forehead and chin and Cupid's bow, okay? So we're going to blend that out with a damp beauty blender. And I am very proud of myself because I am doing this face in the camera for you guys. And I'm trying not to use my mirror because I want you guys to be able to see everything that I'm doing, every step. So I'm trying to do this in the camera as best I can. Praying that everything is blended evenly. Okay. And today I'm not going for an intense highlight like I usually go for an intense highlight because I just like my highlights to be intense. But today I'm not going for an intense highlight. I'm going to chill a little bit because, you know, my girl be saying that I'm real Hollywood or whatever. So I'm trying with some setting powder. Like I said, today I'm not going to be Hollywood, so I'm just going to use the Sasha Buttercup to set it as opposed to what I usually use, which is the Ben Nye Banana Powder. So this glow is not going to be as intense as it usually is because we got a different color going on our face today. So when you set this powder, you make sure you get up under your eyes, especially if under your eyes crease a lot. My under eye and around my nose and my smile lines crease so badly, child. I be looking balled up like a piece of paper. And that ain't what we going for out here. We don't want that. So I'm gonna make sure I set that really good, like press that really good into my skin. Chin, Cupid's, smile lines, around my nose. And then we're going to do our forehead a little bit there. I don't like a mean forehead highlight, but I do like a mean nose. I like this nose to be lit, baby. Lit up, baby. Light me up. So there, we got our nose going. We got hair going. Around our nose, smile lines and check. Chin. And all around everywhere else where we put our setting powder. Our concealer. We want to set that, okay? So while that is there, I'm going to start on my eyes. And the first thing that I want to do with my eyes is I want to get a base color going. And that's usually what your transition color is. For the transition color, I am going to be using the Nubian palette by Juvia's Place. This is like one of my favorite palettes. I like all of Juvia's palettes. Like I'm like really on the go trying to collect all of them because I just like all of her palettes, all of them. Okay, so I'm going to start with a base color. We're going to be using the Madagascar from the palette. That's this top color right here. And I'm just using a fluffy blending brush to blend that color in. And this is our transition color, so this is the color that's all the way at the top. Okay? all the way at the top of our eye, right up under our brow bone. You don't want to go all the way to your brow bone, but you want to be right up underneath it. And that's the transition color that's going to give us the fade from our top color down to our bottom colors. So you always want to have a transition color. I love this color. This is such a pretty color. Like any earth tone colors. Like I told you, like the fatigue green was a hot color for me last year. I love that color because it's so it's an earth tone color, right? And it looks so pretty on the skin, this color as well. Okay, so we have that color in place. Okay, and from there we're gonna go to the next color. I'm gonna go to another color, which is a green color. Now this color that I have is from another palette that I'm going to use. This is from my 120 Ways to Pretty palette that I'm using. And I'm just going to use a darker green color. Okay. And I don't know which one I want. Decisions, decisions, decisions. So I'm going to go with this green color right here. And then I'm just going to build that color right on top of that brown that I started. Okay. So the color looks really bright in the palette, but remember that we have that brown as the background. So that color won't be as bright, which is what I was hoping for. I didn't want it to be like super, super bright. And we get that color right there going, and that's right on top of that transition color. And this is starting our eye. Our eye is going to start coming together. And remember, with eyeshadow and makeup, everything is about blending and building. So you build those colors and then you blend them. You build them and you blend them. And if you don't know what else to do, you blend it. You blend for your life, okay? You don't want your life to run away, you blend. You don't want to die on this makeup beat, you blend. Blend for your life. Just blend, 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 and blend. Okay? Let's start our other eye. And as you can see, the color is not very bright. Okay? It's not bright at all. But if you want your colors to pop more, remember, you just add more color. You just put color on top of color. The more you put, the brighter your color is going to be. So you blend those colors, blend, 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 back and forth, until you get the color exactly the way that you want it to be. Now on top of this green, I'm going to go with a darker green, because remember, the green that I have on isn't this light. But I wanted this color green to come through in the back, right? So now I'm going to go with my other blending brush, which is kind of like a crease blending brush. And I'm going to go with a darker green. And I'm going to do this green on the sides. Just right here on the side. Because I want my colors to blend and to blend well. So I'm going to go right here on the side with this darker green. And this green, I've had this for a very long time. This is from my I can't even remember because all of the names are off. It's the L'Oreal these little compact colors like this. They sell these in Walgreens. This is also drugstore eyeshadow. Very pigmented, right? And they last a long time. These were some of the first eyeshadows that I picked up when I first started doing makeup. I know they're in the L'Oreal section. They're made by L'Oreal, but I can't tell you the exact name of it right now. So I'm going to put this dark green also in the middle of my eye towards the inner eye corner, okay? So I put it at the end and at the middle. I'm sorry, in the front and at the end. And you'll see where I'm going with that in a minute. And we're going to build these colors as well. So we have this dark green that we're blending up into this lighter shade of green, right? And that's what makeup is. It's a game that you play with and you see what colors you like and you mix and match, and you are in total control of how your look comes out. Nobody else. You decide how your look comes out. Okay? So we got that color right there. And remember, this dark color is going to add definition to our eye. And even though we did that, I'm still going to go back in with this green again on the top, because I don't want to lose any of that light green that I already started to build with. So I'm going to go back over it again and make sure that my green is still there. Okay. Gonna go back in with that just a little bit, because I don't want that green to get lost in the midst of me adding this darker green. Okay. So that's on the end, and we have it right here in the front. Now in the middle of that, I am going to add a nice soft color, kind of like a pearl color. I wouldn't say white, but kind of like a pearl color, or we can use gold. We can go with gold, a gold color. Because that would look pretty. And since we have gold accessories going on, I think that that would look really, really nice. So we're going to get our eyeshadow brush here, which is a flat eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. Okay. And then I am going to go in with this soft color, which is also in the Nubian 2 palette. It's called Zuri. It's going to be this nice color right here. And it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And we're going to pop that right here in the middle of this eye. Right there in the middle. And if you notice, I'm tapping, doing a tapping motion while I'm adding this color. Because I want this color to stay right there. This is the only place that I want it, right here in the center. Because remember, we put those darker greens on the outside. So I want this to stay right here in the center. To add some light to our eye so that it doesn't look so dark. So we're going to keep it right here in the middle, okay? And then after we do that, we're going to take our brush that has a little bit of product on it, and we're just going to blend those two worlds together. The dark color and the light color, we're going to blend those together. Then we're going to go back with that big brush that we were doing our green with. And we're just going to blend. Remember, you don't want to see any lines of demarcation when you do your eyeshadow. You want everything to flow and come together without lines hanging all over the place. This is not the place for lines to be all over the place, okay? This is not it. So I'm just going to go back and forth, and there's a little bit of product left on this brush, as you can see. And I'm just going to use what's there because I don't need to add more product because the color is exactly the way that I want it to be. I am going to go back into this Zuri and put some more of that. But this time when I put some, I'm going to use my Fix Plus spray and wet my, I'm sorry so you can see, and wet my eyeshadow brush so that my brush is a little damp, right? And then I'm going to go back into the Zuri. Remember I told you the Zuri was a little sparkly. I'm going to pick some more of the Zuri up and boom. Watch how that Zuri sticks and how it pops. You see how that changed the whole look of that? Adding that little bit of moisture. Just that little bit. Okay. And then we're going to blend some more because we don't want, like I told you, we don't want lines. We're going to go on the top and on the side and blend with that darker color that we use for our creases, okay? The outer corner and the inner corner. Okay, and while that's like that, I'm gonna go back in with my my big brush and I'm gonna dust off all of our setting powder. Actually, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna dust off our setting powder. Dust off that excess. Because guess what we're going to do next? We're going to contour. Because we've highlighted already. We're going to have to go in and contour. So we dust that excess off. Now I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty contour stick. This is in the color Espresso. Love this stick because it rolls up like so. So I really, really like this. So I'm going to go in for this to do my contour. We're going to do our chin. Remember, those are the areas that you get, okay? And then I usually don't do my forehead. That all depends on if you're one of those people that have a really big forehead and you want to minimize it. But I don't usually do my forehead. So I'm going to blend out my contour. And makeup is very time consuming. So if you're a person that just don't got no patience, you're going to be in a world of trouble. Because you have to have patience for your look to come together. Like, it may not always come together the way you want it to come together when you want it to come together. But you have to have patience. Remember I told you guys earlier, you can use your fingers for so many things when you're doing your makeup. Use your fingers. It helps those concealers and those colors melt and blend in. So don't be afraid to use your fingers. And this is something that I just learned recently when it comes to contouring my nose, because I've had a problem with contouring my nose. I feel like I haven't perfected it the way that I want it to. So I'm trying to find all these little tricks and tips to help me get better at that. And I kind of like this little finger hand thing that works. I'm going to do our chin. And I'm going to finish blending this out, and then I'm going to be right back. Okay, guys? Okay, so we got that contour in, and we dust off the excess when it comes to that. We're going to go in now with our MAC blush in Film Noir. And we're going to add some powder to set that cream contour. Remember, you have to set that cream contour. So we're going to add some powder to do that. This is my favorite powder to do that because it adds so much definition. Okay, and then we're going to just brush off any excess dust that we may have on our face from our Sacha Buttercup. Okay, we're going to use our MAC finishing powder in Deep, and we're going to go around to set those other places. And then we're going to use this to buff, because you want, like I said, you don't really want any lines. You want everything to be seamless. So always make sure that you're buffing those colors in. Okay. So now we're just going to add blush to our cheeks. We're going to go with a nice pink color here from this little palette that we got from TJ Maxx for $4.99. And a little bit of color there. Okay. And then we're going to go in with our liquid liner from NYX so that we can do a line on the top of our eyes. We're going to do that. Gonna do our other eye. Wingtips are not in my vision today. There will be no winging of the tip. Not today. So we're just gonna do a classic line, just one line over that area. Then we're gonna hit that with some mascara. And then after we do our mascara, we're going to go to our bronzer. So we're going to highlight and bronze this face. That is my favorite part, is highlighting and bronzing the face. No false lashes today. We're going to go with our regular lashes today, which I love my regular lashes. Like, they've grown so much, and it's not because I wear fake ones. They've grown because I don't, and I just use mascara. And at night, part of my night routine. After I wash my face, after I shower, I put some Jamaican black castor oil on them. And I want to think that since it helps my edges to grow, it'll help my eyelashes as well. So I put a lot of stuff on my face at nighttime because I just don't have the energy to walk around in the daytime with grease on my eye. So we're going to do a little black liner under the eye. And that's classic for me. Like, I love a black liner under the eye. I try other colors, but I don't know. It's just something about the black liner. I just love the black liner under the eye. I just love the way it makes my eye look. So I just love that. And then I'm going to smoke that out a little bit. And I love this eyeliner pencil from L'Oreal because it comes with this little piece on the tip that you can use to smoke out your liner. So I love this. Love it. And then I'm gonna set that eyeliner with a black eyeshadow, and that's just so that the the liner doesn't smear and smudge and it starts running all down my face. So I'm just gonna set it with some black eyeshadow. That's all you need. A little black eyeshadow and a little brush like this one. And you just tap it over that area and that sets it. You always want to set everything. Any cream or liquids you use, you want to set those so that they don't move, okay? Then after I've done that, I'm going to go back in with that same green color that we used earlier, and I'm going to put some of that underneath my eye, just to add a little warmth to my eye. So I'm just going to go back and forth with that same green color that we used on the top at the bottom. The darker green underneath. And that blends the two worlds together, the upper lid and the lower lid. Makes them look really nice. Okay, so now it is time to glow. It is glow time. I am going to be using this Maybelline Master Liquid Illuminator. I got this as a gift from my fiance. So I'm going to go ahead and use it because I don't want her to think I don't be appreciating that, and she do for me. So let me go ahead and use some of this. I'm going to use a little bit of it. I've never used it before, so I'm kind of scared. So we're going to put some taps right here. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, babe, you did something good. You got me so pretty. I'm just going to tap that in. And this is also from the drugstore. This Maybelline Illuminator. This liquid bronzer is from the drugstore. So it's not expensive. We're going to tap that in. Tap, 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 tap. I almost sound like Rick Ross. Trap, 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 trap. So yeah, we're going to do that. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with my favorite bronzer, which is my MAC Mineralized Bronzer. It's in the color Gold Deposit. And I'm gonna hit right on top of that. Okay, other side. And this just even makes the bronzer from MAC pop even more, because this is my all-time favorite. But this illuminator makes this bronzer pop even more. So that's good, because girls be wanting to shine. Boop. We're going to do us a button nose. That's the button nose effect right there. That button. Then we're going to do down the bridge of our nose here. Going to do some forehead, because I like my forehead to be shined up, baby. Shine, girl, shine. Okay. Cupid's bow. And then we're going to do our chin. Okay. I'm going to use a little bit of this bronzer on my brow bone, just to sparkle that up a little bit. Pull that down into the shadow that we got going there. Oh, that's pretty. All right, girl, you cute. Oh, it's cute, auntie. Yes. Okay. Buff that a little bit. Because remember, you don't like lines. You don't want lines. So just buff that a little bit if you need to. If you see that you have a line there, buff that a little bit, okay? And then for lips, I am going to go with this lip pencil. It's from Deck of Scarlet. It actually goes with one of my Deck of Scarlet palettes, actually the one that I'm going to use today. And this is the Deck of Scarlet palette, the number 2. I'm actually going to be using this. It's called Brownies, and it's like a lip balm that comes with the palette, because the palette gives you 3 eyeshadows, 2 bronzers, a bronzer, a blush, 3 eyeshadows, and 2 lippies. So we're going to get that lip lined up there. And then I'm just going to go in with that color Brownie and with my finger and put that right on top. Yes, honey. I like that. So that gives me a nice brown finish there. That's really, really pretty. I really like that nice brown color that that's there. So let me get my little head wrap fixed. Because guess what time it is, girls? It's picture times, girls. So this is the finished look, okay? Let me know if you like it. I love it. I think it matches perfectly with the look that I'm going for, with my cheetah print and my earth tone green and my gold chain and whatever have you. I think it came together really nicely. Let me know if you have any questions about this look. Remember, always comment, like, subscribe. Okay, we always got to do that because I need to know what y'all like, what y'all want to see, what y'all want me to do. So let me know. And until I see you girls again. Oh, you know what we forgot? We forgot to set this face, honey. Setting the face. Spread down, spread down. So I use the Prep and Prime by MAC, and I also use the NYX matte finish because you know I love a matte face. So we're going to dry this face. That bronze is coming through. Y'all see that? That is so pretty. I love to shine. So now when I walk outside, people going to be looking at me and I'm going to be looking at them like, what are you looking at? But they really checking out my bronzer, girl. They checking out my glow. It's okay. They can ask questions. I answer. But yes, that is it, ladies. Until the next time I see you guys, stay beautiful, stay confident, and most of all, stay beat. Bye.